All right, Parker, so what we're going to do, this is a 10 ml bottle. We'll go ahead and fill this up on each pump, and then we'll go ahead and run. So this should overfill a little bit. Yeah. So this was basically a 10 ml bottle. I'm pretty sure it's 10. I filled a 30 ml up 3 times and it did fine. So I'm pretty sure that is what it is. What I'm doing now is I'm just going to deselect bottle 1. Actually, let's see, clear all. Okay, I'm going to select bottle 2. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put that one to 30 as well. And since I only have bottle 2 selected, it's going to actually fill up this guy. So let me go ahead, and again, you can see that I took off this guy here, and I did actually, it's bottle 3, but nozzle 2. And it should overfill a little bit. You can see there was a little air bubble in that one. It wasn't primed all the way, but it's still 10 ml. Now you'll see, got this guy filled up. Now I did notice I did have springs, and these springs kind of push on it, and it kind of screws it up a little bit. It brings up the felt. So I'm kind of now just filling right at the top of the felt line. It goes in just a little bit. We'll go ahead and run rows 4 and 5. So I highlighted those guys. Make sure you don't have a fill count in here. We're not using that right now. We're not using resume on bottle. That'll kind of screw up our grid stuff. You can see it goes straight over to 4 now. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. I got it filling a little slow. Let's see if we could. You can see it does bubble a little bit. I could slow it down just a little bit more if you want to get rid of those. Let's see if I could bring one out. So here's kind of what she looks like. I can probably go in a little bit. You can see it did go into the filt just a little bit there. So there goes those guys. And what I'll do, we'll let it finish both of these. All right, so filling those. Then you could also see, since I do have this guy on, instead of like the 6th one and the first one, you can see now it's going to go here. And then since it already filled these ones and these ones, it's going to scoot way over. It should do this guy and then this guy. So scoot way over. That one. And then on this next one, what we'll do is I'm going to slow it down just a little bit more, and we'll see if we can kind of get rid of that bubble a little bit. So we'll go ahead and do this guy next. So I'm going to go ahead and hit clear all. Let's go ahead and do just this last row here. In row 5, I did fill up, I think, once. That's why we're kind of linking a little bit. All right. Oh, shoot, no. Reset, home. Let's go ahead. I'm going to move this to 300 for fill volume. And let's go down on that. I did have it at 60, and that's when it was kind of putting them up a little bit. So I'm going to go 50 on this guy. You got this nozzle down distance. And then this might cut out on us because we got a low storage here. So while this is kind of homing, it's going to go back. I'm going to pause it. All right, she's back. I got this row 6 selected. Let's go ahead and hit start cycle. Oh. Start cycle. All right, so everything's kind of going from home to run this cycle. 300 now. And dropped it down a little bit. So this time there is no bubble yet. A little bit there at the end. But no real bubble. You can see it did kind of pick up the felt a little bit. Shoot, I wasn't watching the other one. This is all testing while I'm running. I haven't really ran this much. So it is lifting them up just a little bit. You can kind of see it. I did have one lift up and it broke the needle. That's kind of why I did this. And then I tried the springs, but then the springs were bringing them up. But then I didn't like that bubble, especially with ink. But this looks pretty good. Yeah, here, you kind of see. So it should do these two and then those two. So you can pick any row. Like if we wanted to do the first one now, we can. Again, this might run out of storage, but we'll run the first and second one next. Yeah, those bubbles are nice and filled. Here's kind of what they look like. So it is pretty full. You can see that guy is floating in there. So I don't know. I could maybe go a little less too. I don't exactly know. But there's kind of how it works. Yeah, if I wanted to do the next one, just clear all again. Select the next one, row 1. I don't think we did 1. If so, he'll just leak some water. Off to the races. All right, let me know if you got questions on that. And again, he'll do these two next, and then move over. The path-wise, it says it's the exact same. Right now, we are running 506 an hour, basically, is at this speed, at the slower speed. You could see 511, 492, 460. So it is dropping a little bit. $500, so it's about 500. Yeah, so there's that. I don't know if it's 500 for the 2 nozzle or if it's 1,000. It is kind of a slow fill right now, but I could be overfilling them too. I'll show you again on this guy. So this one looks like it soaked it all up because it's been kind of sitting. Let's see how, yeah, he's pouring out. Whew. Yeah, he's pouring out stuff now. And that one. Yeah, these ones are right there. You kind of see it going up and down. They're all kind of not really going up and down like that last one. Let me see if I can, yeah. So let me know if that's kind of what you're used to seeing on there too.